If IELTS writing feels like the toughest part of the exam, you are not alone. Today, I will guide you through the most common mistakes students make and show you real examples of Band 7, Band 8, even Band 9 answers, and how they look different. By the end, you will know exactly how to push your writing up to the next Band score. So, guys, hi everyone. Welcome back to Polyglot Works Academy. I'm Farooq, and I'm in this video focus on IELTS writing exam techniques, common pitfalls, and what examiners really wanna see. So, let's start. First of all, let's be clear with okay. IELTS writing is not just about your English level; it's about exam technique. Examiners use bond descriptors, publicly available criteria, that measure your writing on task response, coherence, cohesion, grammatical range, and accuracy. So, once you study these descriptors and look at model answers, you will realize exactly what examiners are checking for. But we have some mistakes I always see in writing tasks of students. First one, word count mistakes. One of the most simplest mistakes is this word count. For example, when we see 1-7 example, it will be like this. The internet is good for education because it gives students information. It is useful for schools. As you see below, minimum approximately 180 words we have if it starts like this. But in a band 9 example, the internet has revolutionized education by providing unlimited access to resources. While this promotes independent learning. It also presents challenges such as misinformation. A balanced approach where students are guided by teachers to evaluate online sources critically is therefore essential. So, if it goes like this, approximately we have 270 words within an ideal range. So, see the difference? One is short and underdeveloped, the another one is clear, developed, and within the word limit. So, second mistake is structure. Especially we call it the IELTS burger. The essay should look like a burger. Introduction, two body paragraphs, and one in conclusion, of course. But too many short paragraphs can be seen easily in band 7 essays. There are many benefits, also there are disadvantages. So, conclusion is that the internet is good. Something like that, right? But band 7 is in another structure. Four clear paragraphs. Introduction, outline the topic and position. Body paragraph 1, one side of the argument. Body paragraph 2, the other side or supporting ideas. Of course, conclusion, clear, concise wrap up we have. This is what examiners want to see logical flow. So, another one, grammar and vocabulary examples. Okay, especially grammar and vocabulary are big differences between bonds. For example, bond 7. People use this internet every day. It make life easier but also create problems like addiction. Really good, but too short. However, band 8, people use the internet every day, which make life more convenient, but it can also cause problems like overuse and addiction, as you see, developed by band 9. Um, Daily reliance on the internet has undoubtedly enhanced convenience. Yes, it has simultaneously introduced challenges, particularly the rise of digital dependency and reduced face to face interaction. So, as you see, Bandhan uses precise vocabulary and complex, but naturally grammar. So, especially task 1 and task 2 strategies are a little bit different. First of all, should you start with task 1 or task 2? Always start with task 2. It counts for two-thirds of your writing score. Band 7 students spend 30 minutes on task 1 and only 20 minutes on task 2. Weaker essay they produce. But Band 9 students generally spend 40 minutes on task 2 and 20 on task 1. Stronger, well balanced essays, what is required they give. So, for example, quick fix myths we have. Students often ask, how can I improve my writing score quickly? There is nothing like this. Unfortunately, there are no shortcuts, guys. It is like the gym, but you won't get six packs abs in a week, right? So, the fastest way: practice consistently, study model answers, and get feedback. Writing is different from listening or reading. You can't mark it yourself. You need a teacher or a mentor to highlight weak spots. Okay? You can't do it alone. So, for example, let's see task one examples. Okay? If I ask, for example, summarize a chart showing the percentage of students choosing different university subjects in 2020. So, what can be the model answer? Okay, if there is no question, imagine. For example, the chart shows students' choices in 2020. Many students choose science and business. Less students choose history and art. The number of IT is medium. This means science and business are popular. Basic grammar mistakes we have, limited vocabulary, no real comparisons, but all in all, it will be okay. But when we just consider band 8, the chart shows that in 2020, science and business were the most popular subjects, while history and art were the least popular. Information technology was chosen by a moderate number of students. This suggests students preferred practical subjects over creative ones. Very good. Clearer grammar, some analysis, but simple linking and vocabulary. Band 9, better one. According to the chart, science and business accounted for the highest population of students enrollment in 2020, significantly outnumbering the figures for history and art. Information technology attracted a moderate share, falling between the two extremes. Overall, the data highlights a clear preference for career-oriented disciplines, while traditional humanities drew consistently less interest. So, precise vocabulary, comparisons, strong comparisons especially, and of course, we have an overview. So, task one should be serious. You need to avoid making mistakes. For example, describing every single number instead of summarizing trends, the most important one. Forgetting comparisons between categories, another one. And the third one, in my opinion, using casual language like a lot, medium instead of academic terms. These are the most dramatic three ones. So, what examiners want? An overview sentence, clear comparisons, academic style, and precise vocabulary. So, how can we summarize? Okay, closing sentence, closing paragraph. Especially, we need to focus on the technique, not just the language. You need to stay within 250, 275 words for task 2. Use the IELTS burger structure, improve grammar vocabulary, and step by step develop them. Start with task 2, not task 1, and always get feedback. So, in the next video, I will share IELTS speaking tips, how to sound fluent, confident, and neutral. So, do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. So, join me here. It's Farooq. Thanks for watching and best of luck with your IELTS writing journey. It's Polyglot Works Academy.